Hello, this is a quick video log. I want to talk to you about a few things on my mind. Hopefully in 10 minutes. I'll keep it short and brief. Well, the first thing on my mind is Linux. What I want to do is make a Linux flavor of my own. This is a long-term plan. There isn't many books on it, I'm afraid. There was one on embedded Linux, how to build your own embedded Linux system. But I'd like to read a book concerning how to build your own Linux flavor and maybe create a live CD from it or boot from a USB stick because there's never enough Linux variants out there. I was looking at Backtrack 3, that's a Linux distro, and Backtrack 3 is pretty cool. It's a hacking, pen testing distro. But I'd like to make one of my own, which includes my own programs. I'd like to learn also how to write in Qt and how to create Windows. Because I can write in C. I can write for this, the shell prompt. I can write for the shell, but like Bash and all that. But I can't write for the windowing system. Well, I can, but in X server, and it's not a very stable program. So I really need to know how to write a windowing system. I think Qt4, Qt4. That's what I'm supposed to learn. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to learn that, but it's whatever windowing system will work really. Another thing on my mind is Dumpurge. Now, Dumpurge has been finished today. You can download it at www.clita.org/dumpurge-index.html. Now, you spell Clita C-L-I-T-A, so it's clita.org, and that's where Dumpurge is. Dumpurge is a desktop written entirely in Visual Basic. It's 100% commented code. It was like an experiment of mine to write a desktop. It sits on top of Windows. You've got a menuing system, just like the start menu, but this is my own variant, where you can load applications and a button will appear which can minimize and maximize the program forms, the windows. Programmers call them forms. Just thought I'd let you know that. For some reason it's like an application and you have a form for an application. It's all very complex and understandable, and you have control for a form. So if you show a form control, then and then you give it a bit of class, hide a class in the background, a bit of class in the background, control on a form for your application. You're going to be rocking, man. You're going to be rocking. This is Philosophy 101. I don't know about you, but I also want to talk about peyote. Now, peyote is a naturally occurring antibiotic, and I found that the worms inside my skull, which I have got, I'm being very serious here. Even though I'm smiling, it is quite serious. I have got parasitic worms in my body, and peyote tends to kill them off. So I'm quite pleased with that discovery, because there was one in my eye. I don't know where it was located, either at the back of my eye, the top of my eye, the side. I don't know where. It was in my eye, and it was causing me blindness in this eye. So that's one thing. I mean, it's I took some peyote. I know I'm not supposed to, but I really needed antibiotics at the time because I was going blind. So that's the only reason I took the peyote. I wouldn't recommend it to children or adults alike to take peyote because it does cause long-term brain damage. But that said, I needed antibiotics and I needed it immediately because I was going blind from a parasitic worm in my eye socket. So I took them and it shifted the worm. It didn't kill it, it shifted it. Actually, I think it killed it. So I was quite pleased with that. It killed the worm. because I haven't felt it ever since I took 2 to 3 centimeter peyote. So I'm going to order some more in, and I've also been taking clove and absinthe, what is it, woodworm powder, with sugar, because woodworm is very bitter in a tea. So I've took a sugar of that, sugar with that, and also on top of that, last week, this week past, this week gone, I've been taking what do you call it? Black walnut for the parasites. So clove, woodworm, black walnuts, all in powder form, all in a tea, and tea grommet. And I've been taking that for the parasites as well as peyote. Now hopefully the peyote won't cause a relapse, a mental relapse, because I do suffer with drug-induced psychosis. Now I'm not sure if that will cause a relapse, but it's a risk I'm willing to take, basically. I'm going to take more peyote. I'm ordering some in on Tuesday. I'm going to order a bunch of peyote. I'm going to take it on a regular basis. This time, only 1 a day, maybe 2 a day. Just on a basis like to slowly eradicate the parasites in my body. Now, this is about all I've got to say. That I wanted to make a Linux distro. That Dumpurge is finished, and my parasites are still here, even though I've tried everything to get rid of them. Antibiotics from the doctors twice, peyote, woodworm, still kicking, alive and kicking. I can feel one now in my leg, just crawling up my leg. I think also, I went to town today, to the city. I went to Cafe Nero and ordered a latte. The latte was quite pleasant. The company, not so pleasant. They took the piss because I was checking my emails, and he goes, he's checking his emails. And I don't like people talking about me behind my back. If you talk to my face, that's fine. But like, talking behind my back, backstabbing really. Bastards. I don't like it. It's all about me. They get me everywhere I go. Some bitches aren't about me, but like most of the bitches are. That's all I got to say. So, I hope you like this.